Thank you so much for joining me here at the live desk. Again, I am Janae Hancock, and as we look ahead, right now it is 11:43, and as we look ahead to our noon newscast, I want to let you know what you can expect. So I want to jump straight into our top stories so far today. Take a look at this video. The KC Streetcar is still suspended. We'll bring you more information on that, but it is due to the need for repairs. Those repairs did start this morning, and crews are fixing it right now. They have been working around the clock, and as far as what we know, this is coming on the heels of the Taylor Swift concert this weekend, and a lot of people were most likely depending on KC Streetcar for transportation, and they can still make their way around downtown by using the Ride KC buses that will come to the stops every 20 to 30 minutes. Streetcar officials believe the failure was most likely due to thermal expansion and deterioration of the track slab, but they are hoping to get it back up and running very soon. As always, you can tune into our noon newscast for more information. I know KCTV5's Joe Hennessy has been covering that story thoroughly the last couple of days since it has been down, but that story is up on our website, KCTV5.com. And again, more information is coming your way during that newscast. But also coming up, I do want to turn to Twitter. The Highway Patrol is looking to the community for help right now as they are still searching for the driver in a deadly hit and run in Raytown. It's after a car hit a pedestrian that has now been identified as 36-year-old Kyle Clary while he was walking south on Blue Ridge Boulevard near Gregory. This happened last Thursday. Now, right now, investigators are looking for a dark gray sedan, possibly a Nissan Maxima, and you are asked to contact Troop A if you have any information. And of course, you can also find that number on our website if you're looking for that information. And of course, our Taylor Swift coverage continues today as we look ahead to her two concerts happening tomorrow at 6:30, also on Saturday at the exact same time. I do want to turn to this live look from Arrowhead right now. You see that crowd continues to grow today. They said that they might even run out of merchandise. That's what people are lining up for right now. They might even run out of merchandise before they expected to, but you can see a lot of people are there of all ages, and our KCTV5's Nathan Brennan is also there. That's where we're getting this live shot from, and he also has some song references, so you can tell that he's been practicing for this moment, and he's looking forward to Taylor Swift as well as the other Swifties that are in KC. But we'll also hear from two fans that flew into Kansas City from a different country just to see Taylor Swift in concert this weekend. So you do not want to miss exactly what they have to say and maybe why they chose Kansas City to see Taylor Swift in. But obviously the craze is taking over Kansas City. So I do want to take a look at this story from Betsy Webster, as several businesses are taking in those Taylor Swift orders, and that includes food. So let's take a listen in.
Sherry Dunsing has been baking and decorating Taylor Swift-themed sugar cookies for 2 weeks now.
How many have you sold?
Oh gosh, I don't even know. We've done thousands so far.
They're not quite as in demand as this year's Super Bowl-themed cookies, but she says they've been the second bestseller in the 13 years she and her husband have owned Best Regards Bakery and Cafe here in Overland Park.
Yeah, I have one lady who's coming in. Her niece is coming from London just in for the weekend to go see the concert. So she's surprising her at the airport with cookies. And another one is coming from Colorado, somebody else from Texas.
Bradley Brooker arrived 10 minutes before closing to pick up a T-Swift cake for his 24-year-old daughter.
I figured out the other day I am a Swiftie. It was because I love her songs, I love her personality, and I think she does great music.
The icing on the cake?
Let me get this thing off of you.
Are you ready for it?
So I just took the mic off and I found a little something attached from his pocket. Opened up that Post-it. Do you know what this says?
Oh, I know what it says. Get cake. Can't forget the Taylor Swift cake. I'd be in lots of trouble.
2 days to go before showtime. This is urgent.
And I did it. Yay for Dad.
There's also a less obvious nod to the pop icon on display. Chai cookies, Swiftie style.
Back about 2014-15, Taylor Swift released a handwritten recipe, I think on TikTok, saying this is my all-time favorite cookie.
It was on Tumblr, because the baker's gonna bake, 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 she told fans. A handwritten version then sold for $4,000 at auction. But Dunsing said he's improved on the recipe, using his own spice blend instead of ground tea. And he's seeking a review from Miss Swift herself.
I'm hoping that she's going to be curious to see what changes that made that still keeps the character of a cookie but just elevates it a little bit.
And Will you give her the recipe if she likes it better?
Oh, we can talk. We can talk.
Betsy Webster, KCTV5 News.
We can talk. We will take a look, another live look at Arrowhead right now as fans continue to line up to grab onto that merch. Again, we do have more information as far as everything you need to know looking ahead to the Taylor Swift concert on Friday and on Saturday. We'll also hear from Nathan Brennan, who is live there right now. But coming up here at the live desk after the noon newscast at around 1 p.m., we'll talk to a well-known YouTuber and podcast host that raised thousands of dollars for St. Jude Hospital, and he's thanking Chiefs Kingdom for taking part in such a huge project. So be sure to join me here again here at the live desk at 1 p.m.